morning and welcome to Business Morning. I'm Chimezie Obiwago. Thank you for joining us. And it's Tuesday, October the 24th, and the week is packed with a lot of activities in the world of business. Let's take a quick rundown again of the activities this week. Today, the National Bureau of Statistics will release the September 2017 monthly FAC disbursement report. And the Southwest Investment Exhibition and Summit will also begin this day in Lagos. It is a private and public sector focused exhibition, and it has been exclusively designed for private business, SMEs, state governments, as well as ministries, departments and agencies of federal government to present their unique PPP investment opportunities to the business community. Also today, the Brand Nigeria Leadership Forum 2017 themed Enhancing the Value of the Brand Nigeria will hold in Lagos. The two-day international conference on supply chain management also commences in Lagos today. And the conference will focus on areas like identifying international best practices framework, which could be used by West African organizations to benchmark their supply chain management practices, develop sound practices and the management of the exchange rate at the macro level, develop the productive import sectors as a framework, a forward linkage to reducing import dependence, and many more. And tomorrow, Wednesday, October 25, the Debt Management Office will reopen both the 5-year and 10-year instrument, issuing each instrument at 50 billion naira each. Also on Wednesday, Union Bank's centenary event themed The Next 100, a call to action, will hold in Lagos, while the Cement Company of Northern Nigeria PLC, Guinness Nigeria PLC, Equity Assurance PLC, and Ikeja Hotel PLC will hold their annual general meetings. Also on that day, the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry will hold a seminar tagged IOE, Enabling SME for Growth and Development. The Institute of Directors will also hold its October 2017 Members' Evening themed Beyond Recession, Outlook for the Nigerian Economy, while the third Agribusiness Trade Show and Conference commences in Abuja. The 2017 Cybersecurity Challenge Nigeria Conference and Hackathon themed Building an Effective Cyber Protection Team for National Security, and the Nigeria Hotel and Tourism Investment Conference will also hold on this day. On Thursday, October 26, the Institute of Directors will hold its 2017 Fellows Investiture themed Infrastructure Development as a Panacea for National Growth, while the John Aga Foundation 5th Annual Lecture for Women Entrepreneurs themed Empowering Women Entrepreneurs for Sustainable Growth will hold in Lagos. Triple G and Company PLC Annual General Meeting and the 17th NECC IPR Roundtable themed The New Frontiers of Investor Relations, Access and Opportunities will also hold on that day. And on Friday, October 27, the Nigeria Banking and Investment Forum Capital Markets Partnership Day will be held at the London Stock Exchange. The LSE, in collaboration with the Nigeria Stock Exchange and in partnership with AfriInvest, is putting the program together to discuss the Nigerian investment landscape as well as focus on the opportunities within the banking sector. AfriInvest will on that day launch its 12th edition of the banking sector report titled Nigeria Reopens for Business. Well, of course, Channels Television, as usual, will be covering that event. And that same day, the Gateway Business Awards will hold in Ogun State, while Kutix PLC will hold its annual general meeting in Anambra State. Let's look at the markets now. The equities market started the week on a negative note, with the all-share index shedding 0.48% to close at 36,411.73 points, following profit-taking across most sectors, save for oil and gas, which was unchanged. The industrial goods index led the losers, followed by the insurance, banking, and the consumer goods indices, as investors sold off the shares of WAPCO, which reported a loss after tax of 18.79 billion naira in its recently released third-quarter results, while taking profit in Mansard, Zenith Bank, and Nigerian Breweries shares. Market breadth remained negative, with 15 gainers and 29 losers, led by International Breweries and WAPCO. Total volume traded increased by 137.96% to 253.54 million units, valued at 2.7 billion naira, and exchanged in 3,609 deals. Notable crosses are 1.2 million units of Dangote cement at 210,059 million units. Access at 9 naira 50 kobo, and 6 million units of UBA at 9 naira. More earnings came into the market: Fidelity Bank, Seplat, and RT Briscoe. The unlisted securities market, the index closed lower by 0.53%. Our market capitalization was at 403.83 billion naira. And in just 5 deals, a total volume of 310,850 million securities were traded, worth 3.43 billion naira. The fixed income market proceedings turned bearish on the bond segment as average yield expanded by 11 basis points to 14.91%. Our yields expanded at the mid and long segments owing to sell-offs of the July 15, 2021 and March 17, 2027 bonds, while it contracted at a short segment driven by interest in the June 29, 2019 bond. Number of deals was 111, while the transaction value closed at 12.41 billion naira. The Treasury bill segment activities were broadly bearish also, as the average yield expanded by 47 basis points following further squeeze and system liquidity. Yields expanded across all ends of the curve, short, mid, and long, owing to sell-offs in the 31-day to maturity, 178-day to maturity, and 3